Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judy. I've been doing permanent makeup for 4 years, and I just want to clarify some things that people are confused about, and I get questions all the time. What is the difference between microblading and ombre brow? And I'm here to let you know. So what is the difference between microblading and ombre brow? They are both a form of tattoo. I always get this impression when my clients walk in, somehow they think microblading is not a tattoo, but it is a tattoo. It's just done with a different technique. When both are done correctly and on the right candidate, it both heals beautifully and super natural. With microblading, you're basically aiming for a very natural eyebrow. It's supposed to really seamlessly hide with your own eyebrow hair and the pattern of your hair growth. A lot of work that I see, people want to design a beautiful eyebrow, but then they forget to go with the pattern of someone's natural eyebrow hair. And to me, that I just know when it actually heals, it's not going to look natural because it's going to be really messy looking. And with powder ombre brow, when done correctly, it can also look super natural. I always get the hint from my clients that because it's an ombre brow or done with a cosmetic tattoo machine, it's going to look like such a tattoo. We all know how our grandma looks like. My mom, she got her eyebrows done about 30 years ago, and it does look like a bluish tattoo. I fixed it, but anyway. When you're done correctly, and the gradation of the brow is done correctly, the fade is done correctly, it should mimic how the natural light hits your eyebrows. So usually it's always lighter here, a little bit lighter on top, but the bottom line should be darker. And that itself creates a very 3D look to the eyebrows. And that's how you achieve a very natural looking ombre brow. So who is a good candidate for microblading? It's actually a very small percentage of people. Probably out of 10 clients that walk into the door, maybe 2 is a really good candidate. First, your skin has to be in really good shape. It has to be very supple. It cannot be too dry or too oily. And you have to have very small pores. And also your skin is non-sensitive. So basically, just gorgeous skin. And not everyone has that type of skin. When you do have that type of skin and the microblading is done perfectly, it looks so good. It almost looks like real hair. But if you somehow have oily skin, big pores, it looks so terrible after maybe like 2 years. And you'll probably want to cover it up with ombre brow. And with ombre brow, basically anybody can be a candidate. Even if you're oily, you have big pores, your skin is super sensitive, it doesn't really matter. Ombre brow over time, because it's done with little dots, it tends to fade out better. With microblading, I tend to notice, because each stroke is almost basically its own tattoo, it has a different timeline of fading. So certain parts of the eyebrow can be completely gone, and then certain eyebrows, the strokes are still there. So after maybe a year to 2 years, it looks a little bit awkward because you'll just be left with a stroke here, a stroke there. It doesn't age very well, in my opinion. So if you're a client, you don't know which one suits you the best, please feel free to contact me either with a comment below, or I will leave my phone number below. You can text me directly with a photo of your bare brows, and I can give you a brief one-on-one consultation. And if you are just someone starting new in this industry and you have a client that's coming in a week or so, please feel free, DM me or text me the photo as well. I could give you some guidance. All right, until next time, bye.